What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Scripted Legend here with another YouTube video. This one's on Reflex Finance. For those who are wondering, and honestly, I'm gonna hold back because let's actually just go ahead and hop right into it. Reflex Finance is a rewards-based token. It's a token that's rewarding people 8% of every transaction in the form of BUSD. The more Reflex tokens you hold, the more BUSD you're going to receive. Right now, they're currently sitting at 70298913, which basically means with $29, you can be a billionaire of Reflex Finance. It's not much, but it's something. They also are currently sitting at $19.5 million in market cap, currently down from their all-time high, of course, because their all-time high was crazy when they initially launched. But here's the thing, and I'm gonna show you what happened at launch. So CoinGecko's not saying it, but basically when they launched, they broke 2 zeros initially at launch, which is just crazy, and is good and bad for different reasons. Usually when a token goes that crazy, they just fall off completely. They lose all hype and all like security and stuff like that. Too many people got hurt. But they released an article, or they didn't release an article. There was a review or something done on MarketWatch web page and stuff, and it was on Reflex Finance, and they've actually seen an increase in the number of holders. I would say at least 50 wallet addresses came from said article or whatever you want to call it that was on MarketWatch. I say whatever you want to call it because it was a paid promo. So it wasn't necessarily an article from MarketWatch. It was a paid promotion that had the sponsorship kind of MarketWatch behind it, so that it could add some stability and some reassurance to the investors that make them think that they're actually reading something from MarketWatch. This is not saying that they're trying to manipulate people. A lot of cryptos have actually been doing this for a while, and a lot of corporations have been doing this too. So Reflex is not the first. And there's also, and when I say other tokens have done this, I'm saying also other successful projects have done this. So this is not a flack on them. But I want to get into what really sets Reflex Finance apart from other cryptos. And a lot of people just talk about Reflex Finance and they're like, oh yeah, it's a great token and blah, 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 blah. But there's really no substance to what they're saying. They're just building up hype and getting people hype about it and getting people to hold even longer and stuff, and possibly getting some people to buy in and not really know what is the future of this token or what they are actually trying to put out. At this current time, we don't really know anything about their team's actual success rate. We know what they have done in the past, right? And that we can go based off of what we find on LinkedIn and on the internet, where the chief financial officer is running another financial company or whatever. He has run another financial company and found some great success there. Where the current CEO was part of the Department of Defense and was a Marine and was, from my understanding, successful in there. He was there for a long time, so he definitely has some type of success while he was working with the military for the United States. So they have their achievements and their accolades from previous work, but there's no certainty in what they will be successful in for Reflex Finance. But I don't say all this to scare you. I say all this to be realistic with you. This is some stuff that we have to keep in mind as far as investing into just any new project. One thing that I believe that has Reflex honestly above a lot of tokens is the surety that the staking pool, according to the team, of course, is going to allow you to receive BUSD rewards and the staking pool rewards for staking your tokens in Reflex Finance. A lot of people are probably worried about the current trading volume of the Reflex Finance token, but I believe that it's actually going to see a nice drastic increase thanks to this staking pool option. Because think about it, people are going to be able to not just make rewards in the form of Reflex Finance, they're also going to be able to make rewards in the form of BUSD. So you're going to have people that are either going to stake their Reflex Finance and they're going to receive rewards, and they're going to have more Reflex Finance, but they're going to receive rewards. They're going to see even higher rewards, and then they're going to buy even more Reflex Finance and just try to compound interest that bad boy with the staking pool. That's one option. B, you could have people that are actually going to sell their Reflex Finance tokens that they received from the staking pool, and that's going to go to the trading volume. Those two options of different people trying to use the staking pool to make passive income is going to generate movement in the price. Now, there's definitely a possibility that people just receive the BUSD and the rewards from the Reflex Finance, the rewards, and don't do anything with it, or just use the BUSD to buy other tokens, or just cash it out. I personally cash out my BUSD, but there's that possibility. So I still believe that there's going to be an increase in the amount of trading volume, and it can go up to 1 million. It could go up to even 10 million. There's no knowing what will happen. But I also believe that the trading volume is where it's at right now, and also the price of Reflex Finance is where it's at right now. Not necessarily because of trust or anything that Reflex Finance has done. I think it has a lot to do with just the crypto market in general. Right now, the cryptocurrency market is in a state of worry. It's concerning. People are concerned about, is Bitcoin the true counter to inflation? Right now, going on in the U.S., the U.S. has increased or done the inflation. They've actually executed that through. So now people are just waiting to see, what does Bitcoin do. Right now, Bitcoin is currently sitting above $42,000 in value, and has been ever since the news was dropped, which is good. You want it to stay strong, you want it to stay stable, and it's up 1.9% in the last 7 days. So it's great. They're doing a great job. Ethereum's down 1.1% the last 7 days, and down 4% in total for the last 24 hours. And they're currently below $3,000. But Binance Coin, the token that is the support token for Reflex Finance, is down to $401, which is not bad. If it's above $400, that's not bad. But there's been times, and Binance was sitting at $450 or plus that during some bad times for crypto. So to see it down to $401 is not the prettiest thing for Reflex Finance. And I just want to make sure that you guys are aware, this has nothing to do with the inflation rate. Binance Coin and Ethereum being down as low as they are has nothing to do with inflation. It has to do with the crash that happened back in January, and that's why it's actually down to where it's at. Binance actually hit a total value of like $340, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm actually remembering it correctly, it could have been at a low of $325. And I know Ethereum was at $2,300 at one point. It might have hit $2,100 as well. So they actually are climbing up and doing a good job staying strong. But as far as where they're at right now, it's not going to really benefit Reflex Finance too much, because that's just not where they are truly valued at. And Reflex Finance, I guess you could honestly say that they're not being truly valued either, since they are a Binance-based token. But I still believe that we need to see more from the team. We got to see them execute a little bit more plans and show success in their execution before we can say that they are a safe and true the best investment that you could possibly make. I truly believe that Reflex Finance is a decent hold for right now. I'm holding my Reflex Finance, but I'm saying you should be concerned, not concerned of them, but you should be alert. That's the word. You should just be alert and just watch what they do. They're a good hold, but there's a difference between a good hold and a good investment. Shiba is a good hold. And I'm not saying Reflex Finance is all hype, but right now it's kind of all hype. There's no products that's been released out. They've done a great job with the web page and also the Reflex dashboard. Yatch, what was that scripted? The Reflex dashboard is doing a great job, and it's great. I love it. What they've delivered, they have been successful at, but I just want to see more. All right. And I honestly think, in my opinion, If I just saw it break 6 zeros, or yeah, if I saw it got past 6 zeros or whatever, and it was at like 603 or 5, and it just held strong throughout that, then I would say it's a good investment. Or I would say it's a good investment. But there's a difference between an investment and a hold. A hold is like, oh yeah, you're just going off of the hype. But investment is something like, I trust the community, I trust the team, I believe in the vision of the team. So yeah, now you might trust the vision of the team and stuff like that. All good. I'm just saying what sets Reflex apart, and they have that staking pool. And that staking pool, in my opinion, is going to be not the end all be all, but it is like 20%, 20 to 30% of what of my decision making, if this is going to be a great investment for me or not. But I want to thank you guys all for watching. I just wanted to be completely honest and put this all out there to y'all so you guys know where I'm at. And also, you can consider this when you are making your decisions. I'm not a financial advisor though, and this is not at all financial advice. I'm just sharing and stating my opinion with y'all and trying to educate y'all as much as I can on Reflex Finance. I love you all. Y'all have a blessed one. Stay safe. Scripted Legend signing out. Leave a like and subscribe if you're new, because 58% of you guys that watch my videos are not subscribed. It's crazy. 58%? Bro, I could have hit 2K a long time. You know what? Just go ahead. Leave a like and subscribe if you're new. I'm going to go on to the next video that I have to make for y'all. Some unloving, great